watch the live stream from Twitch or from YouTube, I would recommend maybe Twitch, because Twitch has a better streaming platform. The overall quality of the live streams look a bit better, in my personal opinion. And
hi everybody, welcome back to the Rebel
I
Chumps
gonna
channel.
add first let me this in. Yes, sorry. Put in the left mic so I have a bit better audio. That will help. That will help. So yes, above me, the twitch.com Rebelchumptv URL is there. So people can now join me on Twitch as well if you want so. I think it definitely has an added benefit in just overall quality of the stream. It just looks sharper, it looks a bit better. And the cool stuff is, so people that are discovering this live stream, talking about about lightsabers through Twitch, is always nice, because more people might join the live stream going forward and chime in with their parts of their story, and maybe some feedback about what's going on with custom lightsaber building, or maybe some dramas, or new products on the market, or of course the Star Wars Bandai model kits, maybe something like that. So I think yeah, I think that's gonna be excellent. I think that's gonna be an added value to my live streams that I hopefully, yeah, that you guys gonna enjoy. Um, Now I don't know how this all can fully work. Like, I'm looking at it now, and I still don't understand like how the hell this whole multiple platform streaming is supposed to work properly. Yeah, we will get the hang of that over time. I will have to learn the ropes, and you have to please forgive me the first few streams that will be like this, because now I have to deal with Twitch as well, and I think that's I think still it's gonna be epic. I think it's gonna be pretty darn awesome. So let me change some stuff in the live stream. Well, I'm doing this. This is my first time doing the live stream to both Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, there's some rough edges. I'm gonna be honest with that. Hey, join. Hey y'all, please join my live stream. This just adding some information in there. Again, we're gonna fix all that stuff. All those rough edges going to be gone. What's see, there's also a live stream to my Facebook account, which I'm now gonna share in group. I'm gonna share that in the Vault group, Vault, and let's talk about lightsabers live. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna check it out. Like, we're gonna check it out how this works. Like, how does this whole live streaming works? Gast, kijkt niemand. It will come, dude. It will come. There will be people. There will be people. It takes some time. This is, as I said, it's the first time I'm streaming live to both YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. And yeah, it's gonna. The people will chime in. People will chime in. There will be a lot of talk about lightsaber stuff. So if you don't like lightsabers or Star Wars, totally understand. You're gonna leave. No worries. I'm gonna see you very soon in Holland. By the way, looking forward to that. So we're gonna talk about lightsabers. So actually, this is an ad hoc live stream. I was not planning this live stream to do today, since I'm moving this Saturday back to Hong Kong, as most of you guys know by now. Yeah, I didn't plan to do anything, but I thought like I better sit down and learn the ropes of doing this before I'm gone. And I might have a job very soon, as soon as I'm arrived in Holland, and then there's no time anymore to do these live preparations for live streams and tinkering around with them and all that good stuff. So let me also put that live stream in another group as well, because as Johan said, nobody watches, so yeah, we need to get people in. One thing I do notice, and that's a bit shit, is the Facebook chat apparently is not showing up in the on the stream chat next to me. So it shows up Twitch, it shows up YouTube comments, but it doesn't show up Facebook comments, and that's kind of shit. I wish I had a way to fix that. Apparently, that's a known issue for the software that I'm using at the moment. They're working with Facebook to get that sorted out. So I'm a bit bummed out by that. Join the live. Oh wait, type here something. Join the live stream and talk about lightsabers. So yeah, cool. I didn't know you were a Star Wars fan as well. That's awesome. Cool. What? Oh, they restricted my posting on the Elite Facebook group. Nice. Sweet. I already got restricted by the Elite Facebook group. Jeez. Yeah. Is it Elite Lightsaber Club, Lightsaber Society now have pending posts? So I don't know if that's because of a live stream, or the fact that I just post in general. Let me try that. Let me try my luck here a little bit. Let me try. Let's see. So hey y'all, show me your favorite lightsaber. So why I'm doing all this testing is because I really want to do. Yeah. See. Okay. Good. I'm restricted on the Elite group. So for whatever reason they decided to restrict my post on the Elite Lightsaber Society. That's probably by decision of some of the guys in that group. Probably on decision by probably Cal Miller and Clint Morris. Not Cal Miller, Clint Morrison, by maybe suggestion of Cal Morrison or Cal Miller. Kind of interesting to see that I'm restricted. They can absolutely do that, but let's see if that post actually come through in that group, if they allow me to actually have comments made there, or are they gonna just filter out all the comments at their liking. And again, it's their group, so they can do so. Let me see how the live here, and I find that kind of interesting. So let's just do it on live stream. I'm free and open. So the Elite Lightsaber Society now have a moderator approval requirements for posts that I make. I don't think everybody has that. So that's kind of interesting that I experienced this now. Probably because recently I posted there something about my upcoming lightsaber commissions that are going to run as a business, as a side business, next to my full-time day job. And I got some feedback on that. I replied to that feedback, and I didn't get any further replies anymore. So I have a feeling that my posts might even be removed. That were not. They were not. Oh, it's still there. Okay, cool. It's still there. So this was the post, and I think that was the decision for them to basically put me on moderation leash. Again, it's their group, so I have to respect their wishes, of course. Anyway, we got a comment here. Let me just go to the main screen. Will you do a Let's Play or a Fallen Order? Good question, actually. I'm thinking about getting that game. The only thing is, like, I want to focus on a few things. So I'm gonna focus on making the daily live streams, the YouTube videos, the YouTube content, the lightsaber commissions, and in my personal spare time, I will be also spending a lot of time on paintball and whatnot. So to also have time set aside to play games and taking care of my family, my two little boys, my full-time day job, whatever comes the first several months when I move back to Holland this Saturday, or maybe the first half year in short, I might have not too much time to do Let's Play. So I'm tinkering with the idea, but I don't think I will have. Oh, actually, it's approved by Mike. Mike is actually a really cool guy. So thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. I don't know what happened, but thank you. Is that is there like yeah, maybe I shouldn't ask, but is there restrictions on my account for posting? And if so, Is that because of my post recently regarding the upcoming lightsaber commissions, or is that something else? Was it my name changed? Let me know, because I would like to know. Either way, appreciate that you released the video. Really cool, thank you. I'm not trying to spam, so if anybody in the Elite Lightsaber Society think that I'm spamming, let me know. I will refrain from doing so. Just testing this new live stream. Sorry about that. DayJobM says it's not a let's play, a review. Yes, probably. That will be easier, because then I can just do an overview of the game. I do plan anyway to get a PlayStation 4 for my son. We're not going to wait for a PlayStation 5, because he's nearly 8 and 9 years old, and honestly, I don't think he will miss out from a PlayStation 4 or 5 in this age yet. So I think he will be totally fine. And that also allows me to actually play again some Battlefront 2, because I'm not touching my wife's laptop. She got a new gaming laptop, and I promised myself this is a no-go zone. I'm just not gonna touch that at all. It's my wife's laptop, and it helps me to restrict from playing games. But I thought, like, if I ever get that PlayStation 4 for my son, of course, hey, for most, then why the hell not? Why should I not play that thing and live stream from that thing directly? Because it's apparently super duper easy to do that with a PlayStation. So yeah, that allows me to play some games, and not every day, of course, but then in that way I can play like a Jedi Fallen Order or whatever, Star Wars Battlefront with my son together, and I have a bit of that father-son dynamic, and yeah, I thought that maybe it's a good idea to do on the Rebel Chumps YouTube channel. Not so much, maybe not on Twitch. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I have no experience. You let me know. Should I do it or not? If you guys think I should do, then yeah, I'm all in for it. Then, but then from a PlayStation. I don't have a Mac computer now, so I can't really play any cool games on the Mac. I do plan to get World of Warcraft and play that from time to time, because I do like that game a lot. But I just try to restrict my workflow as much possible to either doing my hobby stuff, such as paintball, and the lightsaber commissions, like as a as a business, side business, or making YouTube content and live streams. And if I also have to play games, I know myself, I will be playing too much games, and then I will not be very productive with my time that I have after my full-time day job. Because that's a bit of the danger thing. Like, you come home after a hard day of work, and the only thing you want to do is just lay down and watch some TV and go to bed. And to me, that's always such a waste of life. For my personal life, it drives me nuts. Like, I see my life flying in front of me. I hate it. So I just need to do stuff that are gonna be meaningful. I think, like, they're more meaningful than I don't know, dudes. I don't know, guys. I'm all in for it though. But yeah, did I answer your question? Probably not. We're gonna do some video stuff here. Talk about some stuff on the lightsaber news. Why not? We're here with the live stream, so I thought we just catch that. So yeah, this is my ugly mock live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Oh my god. I'm pretty excited for that though. This is pretty epic. I just had that feeling like Twitch is just making so much sense to make live streams on. I should have announced this live stream beforehand, because then more people will join the live stream. I'm super happy for the ones that are watching. But yeah, let me browse through some posts. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Woo! In Aussie. So what time zone are you? Well, you're only a couple of hours away from me. Actually, it's much later for you now than me. I think it's already what is it? Yeah, man, it's probably like 2 a.m. for you in the morning, isn't it? I think so. Are you in Sydney? Then you're probably around 3 hours ahead of me. So wow, almost 3 a.m. Jeez. That's nice though. Anyway, cells. Oh, 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Woo, nice. Then you're not in Sydney, right? Probably not in Sydney. No, because I used to work with colleagues there who were based in Sydney, and I was jealous that they were off like 2-3 hours before me. But basically, they had a full day work day as well. But it's just in IT, sometimes it's kind of nice if you have like the right time zone shift, where all the other IT departments, the big ones, are all asleep, because that means that there's almost no major IT support for you. Only the local support, which might be very insignificant. Same time zone as Sydney, but I'm not in the city. Okay, cool, nice. I still want to go to Sydney or Australia once. I always have this mindset that it's absolutely fantastic country. Um, checking out, whoa, checking out some posts. We're gonna read that in a bit. um, so he's selling. Yeah, he's selling us art, and this guy always has a lot of beautiful lightsabers. By the way, very nice guy. He also runs his own YouTube channel. Oh, here we go. Exactly where you're talking about, dude. Yeah, it looks exciting as hell, for sure. I'm definitely down to play that game. It looks really exciting, um, exciting and engaging, and I think it's gonna be a good game because it's mainly a single player game. So how much they can mess that up, I don't know. If it was a multiple game, I wouldn't have much trust in it, to be honest, with the loot box and all that crap. It's probably gonna be in the single player game in some way or shape, but at least it's a single player game, so you just go there for the story and then that's it. I'm not intend to buy it at release though, this game. I'm not going to pay full retail for this game. I said that before. I'm not going to pay $60 for a game that I play once or maybe twice and then I never touch it. So I wait a couple of months, buy it for $20 or something. Knowingly EA, these games will always go down in price significant after a couple of months, and then get one myself. Let's see what we get. We get a lot of cell posts. There's a handsome boy here. That's something I want to talk about. Hello. Yeah, still EA. So yeah, no, not much trust. But Battlefront 2 did redeem themselves. Like Battlefront 2 in its current form is absolutely awesome. It's a really good game. Again, I don't have the gaming PC anymore. I'm using this Mac laptop, and my wife has a laptop with actually Battlefront on it, but I'm too scared to use that thing. I'm like, if I break something on that laptop of hers and I mess up her stuff, I don't want to do it. So, this is actually a good moment that we see Call talking about that whole Profi run and so-called Saber. So, I want to make some. I want to make some remarks about so-called Saber. So, like, maybe I never come across like that, or I just like I just maybe you guys think I talk bad about him, which was of course and is, but I want to be very clear about my intentions with how I think about so-called Sabers, and Eugene. Jordan Eugene for doing this. So he made this whole essay. You can read it, and the bottom line is he's very sorry for what happened, and he's refunding everybody's money. Everybody that had commissions with him gets their hill back, the money back, etc. So as I said before, he's not a scammer like Jordan Mall, but he falls in that category because of the picks for crowd. And initially I gave him the benefit of the doubt as well, but then a lot more people came in with a lot of commissions and things that were outstanding for more than a year. I also have a bit of things to chime in myself, and that's the following. So the bottom line of his essay is that it seems like he still want to remain in this industry. He want to keep doing these lightsaber commissions, etc. So it looks like he doesn't want to go out. But he definitely has it against him in terms of the reputation and what happened. To redeem himself, that's going to take a lot of glue or super glue. I do hope for him it works out, because I always said he's truly a master artist. He's very crafted, he's very smart, and he's very good at what he does. Like what he does is amazing, but the work side, the business side of running the things, he absolute garbage. Sorry to say, but it's just absolute garbage. I understand you had a lot of personal things going in your life, and a lot of people have understanding for that, but at the same time we're talking here about a lot of money, more than 50 70 50,000 70,000 US dollar, something in that line. The commissions, the profit board run, that was a lot of money, and that was the exact same danger zone like Jordan Mall, and he just left. He left with all the money. So I can totally understand all these people coming with the pitchfork because they say, "Oh shit, here we go again." Um, Honestly, I think that's fair to say, and it happens a lot with the custom lightsaber industry community. Basically, it happens quite often, right? So it's not like we are making these things up and we just are just rallying against people. That just happens. So how I see it from now on, I don't know if he ever will be fully redeemed by customers because some people will have their mindset already made up. So yeah, he will have some loss of potential customers, new customers, existing customers, or previous customers. There will be people that will still fully trust him to thick and thin and go ahead with it. I definitely see Jordan Eugene to be in this business for another 5-10 years. Um, that is also a little bit how it goes. Some people are very easy to forgive, and some people won't. So his work speaks for himself. He does excellent work. So there's nothing to say about that. It's just the business side of things are gonna be people gonna be very potentially be very wary when they're gonna potentially do any commissions with him. They will be very wary about the fact how he's gonna do it, and he needs to have a very strong business plan now. He needs to come up with a business plan, something like I wrote up. I also noticed that KR Sabers has a really nice list of pricing. He needs to come up with a very solid business plan now and showcase that to everybody. Like, okay, guys, I really massively fucked up, and this is how I'm gonna do it for going forward to ensure it doesn't happen anymore, no matter what happened in my personal life. And that's also a little bit the reason why I write up this stuff, because I'm like Jordan Eugene or anybody else. I'm, as he said in this essay, we all only human. I mean, we cannot avoid certain things. It's just that's just life. One man band. We don't. A lot of us don't have prior business experiences. We just do it from a hobby base. We just have a love for it. We love to being in a community, etc. And yeah, but regardless, we're talking about pretty much a shit ton of money, because let's be honest, like 50, 60, 70,000 US dollar, that's not something to mess around with, to play around with. You need to be super serious about that. And I think yeah, he learned a lot from that period. And yeah, I do wish him all the best. I do hope to see him back, because he has actual talent. He's actual talented. Skill sets are really there, but the business side is really shit. And as long as he compensate everybody, and everybody gets their money back, their commissions back, whatever financially or properties they had with him, they get it back. I mean, he's already he's already in that process of redeeming himself. I just don't know how much the community will be forgiving, but he's a very nice guy. Like on the personal level, he's a very nice guy, and his skill sets are there. I just think the complete lack of communication during that period, etc., it was very dodgy, to say the least. I still don't think that is the full thing behind it. I have some more about that as well, but I leave that between me and him. I had something in the past with him, nothing negative. It was more about him than me, and I could see he had some worry about certain things in the past, and I reassured him that I wouldn't do it. We're not going to that, but if he, unless you want that, but it wasn't any dramatic thing or anything, but I did see some early stuff there, and then I didn't think about it, and then it just like this happened. So it's not like I wouldn't say it's a single isolated incident. It's a progression of a long term stuff coming together. And his business, if he works on his business plan and he makes it really solid and waterproof, I'm sure that he will be still very successful in this business, because it would be a true waste for him to just throw away that. But to be honest, he did a lot of that himself. So yeah, cannot be too sorry for him. But we got some comments here. Laguna says, I really doubt that Jordan will be doing any Saber related for a while. I guess he will be AFK for a while. I think he will be quiet for a while. And then slowly maybe anonymous or under, yeah, maybe anonymous under different branding, different different business setup. He will continue. But the so-called Saber service is as a service, his reputation is tarnished, and yeah, that's really too bad. But honestly, it's definitely his fault, of course. But yeah, he talks about that. So I leave everybody to have his own opinion, and as long I mean, from my point of view is, people will fuck up, I will fuck up, but as long as people get their money back and are compensated for the inconvenience and the loss they had during the time frames, then that's good. Like I had I think almost 7 months or 8 months ago, I had a few lightsabers that I sold, and I sold them at the same time, and all 3 lightsabers that I sold at the same time had issues. Like, one issue was I was late to ship out the box. That was just my fault, and I was way too busy with my family and my work, and I know there's no excuse for that. So I understand how shit it can be. So that's why I'm writing this whole business plan. So I have to be transparent with it. Another lightsaber got lost. It was sent to Finland, got lost in the mail. I never had that before. I was like, holy shit, a lightsaber lost. I lost all that money. So I like, how can we do this? How do I compensate him? So we went to Twitch. Twitch did the compensation. Twitch, PayPal. So the person got all his money back. And then 3 months later, the lightsaber out of nowhere appeared. And people are already pitchforking, right? They were like, "Oh, this dude Rebelchumptv, he's scamming people. He want to keep that lightsaber. He never sent it." And I always make pictures when I send the box and the lightsaber and the packing up and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh shit! I don't know how the hell this can happen. Like, what the frick? How can this lightsaber be gone?" But it showed up. So he's like, "Okay, got the lightsaber. What now?" I said, "You know what? If you okay with it, just compensate me the shipping cost, because it was like $50 US. You keep the lightsaber. I don't care. Just it's yours. I don't want to have any trouble with this." So drama like this happened, and that's why I write up this whole documentation. So I speak a bit of experience as well, and that's why. Yeah, I do understand that running this kind of business next to your full-time diet job, your personal events, experiences, children, whatever you have, it's a burden. It's a burden. It's heavy, but it's a choice. So my choice was it as well, and I recouped from that. I really had to think like, holy shit, because I had the Rebelchump YouTube, Facebook, Rebelchump website where I started selling lightsabers, and I was like, I was just a couple of lightsaber cells in. It would run very well. I could continue it and probably do quite good business. But I decided, like, in this period of my life, with my family and all the stuff we're going through and all the things I'm doing, I can't do that. I need to take a step. So I closed that. I will maybe reconsider it in the future, but that's why I'm going to start much smaller now with the commissions and just focus on one-on-one relationships. Because it's a massive learning curve, and when you run a business, I mean, you have to run it good or don't run it. So that was my learning curve. So I'm definitely understand that it's not easy, but yeah, if you get into that point, as soon as possible, break, stop, halt, don't go further. And that's basically what I did. I had to really learn, like, oh shit, it's not how it's supposed to do. So yeah. Not easy, actually. Not easy. We got some more comments from you guys. From James. Um, well, I did accept the worst. I didn't want to believe he would run off and maul everyone. In my gut, he's a good dude. I was confused for a bit, but like I said, I will wait it out and let him right the wrongs. His whole explanation on what's going on with PayPal is pretty telling. With people sending money requests, refunds requests, email messages, and threats, he's under a mountain of admin stuff. I know he's a good dude. Yeah. So yeah, it's. I do understand it, and you're absolutely right. But there were also talks about him again. That's never mind. It's all too personal about his financial stuff. Never mind. Never mind. That is inappropriate. But I did talk about it before because that was a big thing. That was the whole big reason why people say, why is this Profit Run never actually went into production? Why only have three soundboards? Why what the hell? He didn't even have anything tangible. And then like, oh, he's having some stuff going on, and that's like people were cackling in their head. I'm like, if you put the puzzle piece together, then yeah, it makes absolute sense. But the truth is somewhere in between, and it doesn't matter. So I think as long as I keep saying, as long as he compensates everybody, give back their money, etc., and he get that fixed through PayPal or no PayPal or whatever, it's all. I think then, I mean, then at least, yeah, there's no victim, right? You can't say you're a victim because you got your money back. Yes, you definitely had a very inconvenient time frame, the same like I had with that person that I shipped a lightsaber to. For 3 months he didn't have a lightsaber. He had it paid. He had to go to PayPal to get that money back. It was shit for him. But in the end, I made it up for him, and he got a free lightsaber out of it. A Saberforce Cyphos with Sabercore 3.0 soundboard. So it was not bad. It was definitely 350, $400 worth. So, I mean, yeah, as long as he compensated right, I mean, stuff like that are going to be yeah, it's going to be okay. I mean, nobody can say they're a victim. They only can say they had a massive inconvenience where they're out of certain stuff. But if you're out of for a year for your commission, then there's also something wrong there. If you're waiting for a commission with him for over a year, and I mean, after a couple of months, they shoot like this. That's just the way I said before. Like running these business is not easy. You need to you fully commit to it, run it as a business, or don't do it. Even if I will get one commission a year, I have to do it properly, because as I said, like with the YouTube presence, the Facebook presence, trying to promote yourself and showcase yourself. You're a big tree, you take a lot of wind, and you need to take that wind out of people's thing, right? You need to be think ahead of them and have everything laid out, have your cards laid out, like your plan. So this is it, guys. If you want to complain about it, well, it's already there. It's as you said as well, JWM, transparency. I mean, transparency and communication and just a solid business plan are really important factors. They just it's just conjoined with other stuff, and yeah. So I don't know. I just hope he won't be a loss to the lightsaber community as a talent. From a talent point of view, he's amazing. He does amazing work, and I keep saying that. So, yep. Anyway, that was it. If you want to read it, you can check it out on his so-called Sabers source page. It's a bit late. He should have done it way earlier, before, or as soon as people started to massively try their refunds, I would say. Day one, hey, how you doing, dude? Stuff like this turns Saber enthusiasts off. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. It's just really unfortunate. Oh, guys, for who just joined in, I got Twitch now. You can also see me live on Twitch now. I honestly think the quality is a bit better in Twitch. It's the stream looks a little bit crisper, a little bit sharper. It's also more real time. There's only a 1 or 2 seconds delay. With YouTube, there's a bit more delay, I noticed. And I'm live on Facebook now as well. Both the Elite Lightsaber Club and the Elite Group and the Vault. But I don't see anybody checking out the live stream from there, so I understand. No worries, no worries. I do understand. Who gives a shit about me? Anyway, guys, I'm super happy that you guys are here, my bros. Thank you. JWM says, what do you think of the sabers from Galaxy Ads? Actually, really cool question that you ask. Because on courtesy, I didn't know who made this post. It was on Reddit, so I kind of borrowed his picture, and I'm gonna show you guys. So this is a Galaxy Ads Ventress hilt that a person converted to a, I believe, a Nano Biscotti version 4 with a 1-inch dueling emitter, and this is the Galaxy Ads Ventress hilt, and I'm really excited because I really want to get my hands on a pair of these Ventress hilts and start yeah, either keep them like as shelf queens or convert them. One thing I noticed that is they're fairly bulky. Like they're like a 1-inch blade in the emitter looks like a 7-8 inch blade basically. It makes the blade, the hilt makes the blade dwarf, like it looks tiny, and yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, well, whatever. But I mean, $150 per Ventress hilt. That's a steal, because that's way cheaper than any other saber company have it on the market. Yeah, the thick boys, yeah, for sure. And I do like them thick. I do like them thick for sure. But $150, man. It's an under $40. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. They're really cool collectibles, and a lot of the non Star Wars custom lightsaber fanatics have any issues with these lightsabers. They're accurate enough for them, or very accurate in their eyes, and they're licensed by Disney, and they're just all into it. Really good products, honestly. They see what Saberforce has, they see what Alta Sabers have, what all these higher end brands have, like Vader's Fold, etc. And then they look at the $140 Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Galaxy Ads. Yeah, it's a no-brainer for those people. It has a thin neck, it looks accurate, it has a soundboard, it has a removable blade. It's just a fantastic product. So definitely a lot of people will be happy with that. But it's kind of, it makes me grin a bit, like when they say, oh, this is a very movie accurate Luke Skywalker lightsaber. Every time I see a review, I have to grin a little bit, like, yeah, sure, dude. Wait till you see the real stuff. Then you see how accurate it is. But nonetheless, really good stuff. I definitely want to get more of them, or want to get them, for sure. I mean, for that price point and from how they look pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm all in for them. No worries, Day One. Awesome, thank you for tuning in. I'm happy with that. Again, I hope over time there will be people joining from the Twitch live stream as well. So what happened then is that when people are chit-chatting with us, that is the cool stuff. That is, I'm really excited about that. Actually, I don't know how that works. Oh shit! Where is it? Give me a second. Oh gosh. Here we go. Boom. So let's say people join on Twitch, say, yo, what's up? Then you guys on YouTube can see that comment and actually have a conversation between somebody on YouTube and Twitch watching this live stream. So that's pretty dope. And then on Facebook as well, but that's kind of broken at the moment. So we have three streams of people talking on this live stream from different platforms. Gives some more flexibility. So if you're a Twitch guy or girl, then you can watch it from Twitch. If you're into YouTube, you can watch from YouTube. Or if you just on Facebook, then you can see it from Facebook. And yeah, I kind of really enjoy that. So that's yeah, so that's something we're gonna do for all the live streams going forward. We're gonna have the daily live streams. They're gonna remain because I really like them, and I do see them. Yeah, I do see them grow. I see you guys getting interested in it and talking about stuff together. I really enjoy that. So going back to Facey Facebook, because that's of course the main source for anything lightsabers. How we turn it or not. We have Reddit, amazing. but yeah, most of the stuff is still on Facebook groups. So I'm just gonna see if I see anything cool. Yeah. So this is Ben. Ben is based from France. He's a sabersmith, and I just saw this post, and it reminds me of myself because I'm gonna start doing installs myself very soon. I spoke with a whole bunch of saber companies as sabersmiths. Some of them did not reply to my messages yet. You know who you are. Yeah, I'm figuring all the pieces and bits now. I still need some tools for the trade. So I'm definitely not 100% ready for all the stuff that I need to do the custom builds, but we're getting very close to it now. I'm also getting my hands on some second-hand soundboards. So I just gonna purchase a second-hand Pico Crumble soundboard for installation purposes, just for practicing. Nano Biscotti soundboard, a Pico Nano Biscotti soundboard, the Profi soundboard, the Verso soundboard from KR Sabers when it comes out, the Asteria soundboard from the Puck store, and the Gold Harvest soundboard. So I'm gonna start with 6 soundboards. I'm gonna reinstall them over and over and over in a PVC test lightsaber tube. All kinds of configurations, NeoPixel, inhaled LED, accent LEDs, and then over and over and over and over for practice. And you guys gonna see that I'm legit gonna build up experience under the belt, or under the belt, yeah, that's how you say it, right? Before I actually start building my own lightsabers. And then that's all before I actually start doing lightsaber commissions. So I do it according to the book and how people recommend me to do it within the community. I'll listen to you guys, and yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of hours the first maybe week or two just practicing over and over and over and over and building hours long, building lightsabers over and over and over and over on that setup. Setting it up, desoldering it, getting new wires, snip them, getting all the stuff that needs to be installed, and then do it over and over and over. And yeah, and it's like I'm gonna consider it like flying an airplane. You need hours, you need flying hours before you actually can fly an actual plane. So we're gonna do it in the controlled environment. So and again, there will be live streams. So if you guys are interested, it will be all over the place. So I mean, it will be boring as hell to watch, but I mean, it's just it gives proof. I want to give proof to you guys. Like, hey, dude, listen, I practiced my ass off. At some point, I'm ready. When people deem my end results to be good, and we'll proceed with the commissions, and then yeah, I have, like, it's on stream, so 10 years later, people can still see, like, where did this guy get it from? Where did he start? Well, exactly, you can see the first steps, the baby steps. So I think that's pretty exciting. I don't know, I like that idea. Under the belt, your dot is bleeding through. Yeah, exactly. Day one says your soda salt are really up there in the price for Ventress Hills. Yeah, solo hold. Yeah. So, whew. We got some more questions here as well. JWM asked me if I play Empire at War. No, I never tried. My wife actually asked about it. So I'm like, what? You want to play what? So she confused me. I don't know what she was playing, my Minds or something. But she was interested in playing that game. It's like, okay, sure. So yeah, CC probably gonna play that game. I might look over the shoulders a few times, maybe try it out. But I'm not really an RTS game. I looked at a Star Wars RTS game they have for Mac, but I looked at it for 5 minutes. I was like, no, it's okay. I'm cool. I don't think I'm cut out of the wood for that kind of games. I'm maybe a bit too twitchy for that. But yeah, Solus Hold is amazingly expensive, but of course totally worth it. Period. I'm so excited to work on that Ashoko Tano hilt. Really excited to work on that Shoto hilt. Oh my god, I'm fantasizing non-stop about a hilt. I already got ordered the God Treat. Oh, maybe I can show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Let me open a page here. So this is regarding my lightsaber commissions. Again, transparency. I'm gonna show everything, like where I'm working on at the moment, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. It's gonna all be part of how I want to run the business, transparent and open for everybody to see. And oops, that's a lot of dirty stuff there. But anyway, here we go. Oh, this call, he just messaged me. let me see. I need to reply that. That's actually meals. Um, Give me a second. More. I hear ducks. Okay. Yeah, so I use multiple email addresses, of course, where all the spam email goes to. So this is my work email. Will be my business. It's my business email address. I hope it doesn't get spammed up like my other mail accounts, because that's really a downside about running these email addresses. I need to find a way, but for some reason, certain of my email addresses get spammed hardcore, non-stop, and it's probably because I'm a naughty boy, but also because just there's just so much garbage being sent. Like I think because I had it shown on YouTube, people just put it on some lists. Anyway, okay, here we go. So this is a bit of a rough idea of the installation I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use a PVC pipe, and this is the amount of installs I'm gonna do per type of install, and the different types of soundboards and whatnot. But getting to the lightsaber builds that I'm gonna do. So this is the actual lightsaber build list that I have for now. That after we did all this yellow stuff, 2 flagships. KRS flagship, 1 alloy, 1 brass. I wait for the brass one to be back in the store of KR Sabers. Shamim definitely inspired me to get one. Saber Force Dooku, which I recently bought second hand. Actually, the person that sold me told me that there's a lot of stuff already in there. There's the soundboard in there. There's everything in there. It's a complete lightsaber. It's just something inside is broken. Maybe the soundboard needs to be fixed or whatever. So that's pretty dope. So I might have to invest any more money in that. So I just have to just fix it up and then have a working lightsaber. So that's cool. And of course I didn't review this lightsaber yet, so there's another bonus. The Corbin crossguard, and then the Estolizol, the Shokotano. So getting to that point, so I'm gonna install it with a Tri-Rebel Lime Green, because I saw Shamim's lightsaber review of that Aliens Saber Forge Bane, and I just fell in love with the Lime Green. Just looks beautiful, and it will have a Nano Biscotti version 4. I just ordered my God 3D printed chassis for this hilt, and oh my god, what is that expensive? Jesus Christ! These 3D printed chassis are ridiculous expensive. It cost me like 85 euros for a piece of plastic, of 3D printed plastic that doesn't contain anything yet. So insanely expensive. I wish I could just get like one of those KR Sabers eco what is that, boards, but chassis, but yeah, they don't have those in stock for that particular hilt. But I'm so excited because it will have a Nano Biscotti version 4, a 22 millimeter speaker. Let me see. Whoop. I'm writing down for all the parts that I'm going to need for each build, so you guys can also see the investment of the cost, etc. Like everything will be in that list and will be openly shared, so everybody can see how much I actually pour into these hilts from my own money. And then after I install them, etc., I will put them up for sale for anybody to pick them up for the same price that I paid for it. Yeah, you get a fully installed lightsaber with whatever, except this one. This one will not be for sale. That's just my baby. So I'm really excited for that. But Nano Biscotti version 4 got 3D printed chassis. I think it's a 20 millimeter. Yeah, 20 millimeter speaker. All kinds of good stuff. I'm also thinking about, should I go all the way and just get the little crystal chamber thing from one of the forums and install it as well. But then I thought, yeah, maybe not, because it only has a 1450 battery inside. It's not an 18650 battery, so it's a smaller battery. So that's also why I did not opt for NeoPixel, because that would suck the battery dry so fast. So that makes no sense. So it's a bit more battery eco to have a Tri-Cree installed. And yeah, I'm excited as hell for that lightsaber. I wanted to have that particular lightsaber build so long. And if you guys don't know what it is, let me open it really quick for you guys so you have an idea. Google and then Solo's Hold Shoko Tano. And the good thing is, if you want to get this hilt yourself, it's actually Randy from Corband will have a run very soon selling this particular set of lightsabers again for 450 bucks. At least that's the current the current pre-sale price, which is the same as in 2016. What the hell did I type? Google show Solos hold. Oh, God damn, I mistyped everything. Wait, Solos hold Ashoka Tano. Come on, I can do it. So, let me. Is there a big picture somewhere? Ah, here we go. God, it's hard to find pictures these days. Okay, boom. So this is the hilt. This is what I wanted so long. I'm honestly I'm not super wet for this one. I don't really feel anything for this particular hilt. No, I don't feel this hilt so much. I do want to have it as a collectible piece, maybe on my shelf or something. That would be amazing. But this is the hilt I want to open carry. This is the hilt I want to always have on me. It's small. I don't know. There's something about design that makes me cream so much. I just love how it looks like. I don't know what it is, guys. Since I don't know, since 2015 or 16 when the run was announced by Solis Holt. Of course, I didn't have any that kind of money laying around, so I couldn't participate. But that hilt is just my bee's knees. I love it. It's a tiny ass hilt. I really have a weak spot for small hilts. I don't know what it is. I just like small hilts. I don't know, concealable, small, easy to carry, good for open carry. Just something about it. It's a beefy hilt as well, so it's not as super thin as, for example, a Vader's Fold. A Vader's it's a bit beefier than roughly a sound size as a Vader's Fold combat class. So it has a little bit of a thickness to it. I think the OD is 1.35 inch, I think. So I like that. I like the little bit beefier lightsaber as well, bit chunky lightsaber. Super into it. I don't know what it is. JWM says regarding Empire at War. Sorry, I missed that comment. Sorry, what you were asking? Sorry, I completely read over that comment. Yeah, let me know what that comment was. So yeah, I'm super excited for that, guys. Super interested. We got some. We got my grandma. My grandma's watching. Hey, grandma, thank you for watching. Doesn't understand a word of English, but doesn't matter. Her grandma's here, so that's cool. It's family business, man. That's how we run here. It's a mom and pop shop, that's for sure. I definitely intend to bring in my my kids a bit more in the live streams as well going forward. Seems like the oldest one has moderate interest in it, but when we play like online games like on the PlayStation, then he's all for it. But yeah, I wanna also bring him a bit more into the picture. So because there's a lot of younglings watching these kind of videos about lightsabers, right? They want to get into Star. They love just the new generation of kids that are brought up with the Force Awakens and the Last Jedi and the cartoons that are now like Star Wars Resistance, Rebels, the what is that, Princess Diary Star Wars show for girls? I forgot the name, sorry. And then some more shows coming up very soon. So a lot of younger audience started to watch these kind of videos. So bringing my sons in and showing the compassion for lightsaber collecting and the fun for lightsabers, yeah, I think it's good for the young ones. It's good to see and then have something relatable. Besides just seeing the old guys with the beards and the lightsabers and the bellies going on and the guts and. I mean, there's a bit of a disconnect between the age as well, between me and the younger ones. So having my son coming in, or my sons coming in sometimes and showcase stuff regarding lightsabers and whatnot, so I think that that would be good. So anyway, it's past 12 o'clock here. And we are past the 1 hour live stream. I don't know when I actually started this live stream. I didn't pay too much attention. But that YouTube comment is not. Oh, what's going on? Oh, so we had some comments were blocked or something. They were filtered out. Hey, that's weird. JWM Gaming Studio, your reply that you just made is actually not showing up in the live stream. What the hell is going on there? Let me do another test, because I see you type something on YouTube, but I don't see the comment in the live stream. So you see, it's a bit scuffed, guys. It's a new thing for me. There's a bit of a learning curve there to find out the sweet spots for everything. Test. Okay, so that's weird. Sorry, dude, but your latest chat didn't come through. I don't know what that is all about. Let me try again. Test. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so now your chat come through. I don't know what the hell that was about, but JWM asked, Vanilla's a bit scuffed, but there's a handful of mods that give a massive makeover. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna be honest. There's one game that comes out, and I'm talking about not gonna play a lot of games, but there's one game coming out which I just have to play. It's period. I just have to play it, and it's gonna cost me a lot of personal time hours, free time, etc. Besides, of course, the lightsaber commissions and whatnot. But that will be World of Warcraft Classic. I ain't gonna play the poop out of it. I'm not gonna play intensive like no life, but definitely like maybe like an hour a day or something max. That's okay, because I do feel like I don't need super fast progression, and it's existing content for well over 14-15 years now. Everybody knows what is in the game, so I don't have a feeling like I need to rush to get stuff, but I'm gonna play quite a lot of that game. My son is doing all kinds of stuff upstairs. I think I'm too loud. I'm basically too loud to talk here and do stuff. So I'm probably gonna end the live stream very soon, because he's supposed to sleep, and it's well 12 o'clock, and I'm talking really loud here. Good parenting. And next week the beard goes off. Oh my god, nice! Oh, finally. Like, I just drank some tea, and it's still in my lips here. It's still hanging there. It's disgusting. I hate it. I really hate it. It's like a sponge soaking up water, and it just retains it there. It doesn't vaporize or something. It's really gross. But yeah, whatever. So that is it. I am going to take a break, and then hit the deck, guys. So if you guys have any questions for the live stream, or you have any feedback, or you have any suggestions, or whatever the case might be, let me know, either when you watch this offline or online. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I tried to do something. Just let me know, then we get that fixed. We get that fixed for you guys in the for the next live stream. I do hope the Twitch side of things gonna grow a bit, because I'm curious to see if people just. That's my son. He's making Morse code to me to shut the hell up, probably. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm curious to see if people on Twitch actually will find this live stream just by watching stuff on Twitch, because I just want to know if that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna help. Oh, okay. So actually, what is going on? Okay, so it seems like, it's my. Did they remove my post on the group? Let me check really quick. I have some. No, they didn't. There's just. Okay, that's why we didn't get any comments on Facebook, because actually, if I want to do a live stream on Facebook, I need to pay for it with this app, and I'm not willing to pay like $20 for it per month for just doing the Facebook stream. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for helping and testing. I will be back. Probably not more tomorrow, because tomorrow is my last day here in Hong Kong, and then I ship out by airplane on Saturday. So yeah, I'm probably gonna see you when I'm in Holland, guys. I'm probably gonna see you again when I'm in Holland, in a very different environment. So thank you for watching, and see you after that. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Good night. Bye bye.